Hello everyone. Thank you so very much for your overwhelming response to the first episode. Yet another set of teachers are ready to stir your mood, only to bring the gladdening layer floating up and to dissipate the sadness of missing school. This series is our journey to acquire some life skills, and this particular episode is dedicated to our juniors. This will lead them towards a path of self-dependence. We will begin with a smartified technique of shoeless tying. So, here we are in the shoeless tying tutorial. But before we begin, we need to make a framework. For that, we require a hardcover cutout, a colored paper. Without colored paper, you can use newspaper or simply the cardboard. Place the shoe on the cardboard and draw an outline impression of it like this. Draw a shoe design. Mark the lace holes. Color the shoe design according to your own choice. Make holes on the marking of the lace holes and make shoelace design according to your own choice. I will teach you these two designs. Now I will show you another design. This is for your normal canvas shoes that you use in school. See, just one hole I have inserted. Now this is a smaller side that I have kept on top, and the bottom side is very long. With that I am going to make the design. Now this will go in a slanted way to the other side top hole. Bottom hole, from the bottom hole the lace is going to the other side top hole in a slanted manner. Make sure there is no twist in the lace. Now come to the front side. Now this side is very long. With this I am going to make the design, and this side is shorter. I will not touch this side now. Now the top part. First I will be putting it the other side in a horizontal manner. Without any twist, make sure there is no twist. Now I will come through, this is right hand side, now from the left hand side hole I will bring it up. So from the left hand side hole let me bring up. Same way from the top it will go down in a horizontal manner from the other side. Without any, this is another way. See the back side? The design will be like this, and this is the front side. After the knot there are two sides, one upside, one bottom side. Upside I am bringing bottom in the bottom side, pulling by the thumb very tightly, and the bottom side I am sending it upward and holding it very tightly with the help of the thumb. Now there is a loose end. Now loose end you have to send from the bottom. This is the loose end. I am sending here, and this side I am sending the other way. This is a lesson where the less. I hope this lesson will be beneficial for you as well as to your parents too. Now let's see what Shashwati ma'am has to offer. Over to you, Shashwati.
Hello everyone. I feel presenting myself in a smartly dressed manner is a great life skill to practice. Young children often depend on their parents on dressing up for school. Sometimes parents get stuck in their own busy routine, which leads to a messy attire. If we can teach our children how to button a shirt and tuck it in the bottom wear properly, it becomes a habit for children. Their self-esteem increases as they become self-dependent. At the same time, the hand-motor coordination uplifts the IQ level. Teach you how to button a shirt. You have to use your right hand to hold the side of the button between your thumb and index finger. Use your thumb and index finger on the other hand to hold the slit up. But make sure your fingers aren't touching the slit. Line up the button up to the slit so the two are just barely touching. Push hard on the button side so it will push through the small slit. The same way I will put the other buttons. This is the way to button a shirt. So children, I hope to see you all self-dependent on dressing up when we meet again on the other side of the lockdown. Till then, stay home, stay safe.
Namaste. How are you all? I know what will be your answer. We are all fine, ma'am. How are you? While answering this in the classes, you used to shout, and I used to say, lower your voice, children. But now, I am missing your shouting, your naughty nature, and your broad smiles. But on the other hand, we are also getting time to spend with the family, isn't it? Through online teaching, your teachers are helping you academically. And now, we will help you to learn some life skills that you can practice in your daily life. Already, your headmistress ma'am and Shashwati ma'am have shown you some life skills which you can practice. Now let's see what I can suggest. After studying, children often keep their study table messy. Should we do that? If no, then comes, what should we do? Follow me. First, you have to keep the pencil, pen, scale, eraser, rubber, sharpener in the pencil box. And then you have to arrange the books and copies according to their heights and sizes. Checking this way. So isn't it looking tidy? That's why it is rightly said, cleanliness is next to godliness. I know that children love to play a lot, but after playing, this is the scene in most of the houses. So why are you waiting? Come on, let's do it, friends. Keep the toys properly, arrange them. We often ask our mother to give something to eat, and after eating, the result is this. We keep the dirty plate anywhere we like, on the sofa or carpet. But again, I will ask you the same question. Should we do that? Yes, we are in the right place. The little kids who can't wash the plate, they can keep the plate in the sink. And those who are grown up, they can do the following. First, take a bowl and keep the fruit peel here in the bowl, which you can afterwards throw in a garbage bag in the dustbin. Now run the tap water. Just wash. Now keep the plate on a clean place. Remember that during these days, everyone is getting rest. But there are some members in your family who are working day and night, and they are none other than your parents. Hope to meet you very soon after the pandemic is over. Till then, stay safe, be in your home, and lots of love for my dear children. Wait, don't go away. Let's see what suggestions does Shongita ma'am have for the tiny kids.
Hello everyone, hope all are doing good. We are currently in the situation of lockdown throughout the country and we cannot go out of our houses. So why not utilize this situation to impart some basic life skills to our children which would be beneficial for them in their future life. We can help our children to do some non-fire cooking which is absolutely safe for them to try at home. Suppose they can try to spread jam or butter on bread to prepare their breakfast, or they can try to make a salad for their lunch. So today we are going to make a salad. For that we need some slice of cucumber, some slices of tomato, lemon, sprouts if available, and some carrots. Now it's very simple. We have to spread everything on the plate. Children can do these on their own as these are some basic steps. They do it as well in their school, in their CCA classes. So it won't be a walk of trouble. Then we'll put some carrots. And you may use some sprouts if available at home. We may give a hint of pepper on that and some salt. We can squeeze some lemon on it. And if you like, you can garnish it. So our salad is ready and hope our children can do these as well.
Although it is a video apparently for juniors, seniors too struggle sometimes with these skills in their social life. Till we meet again, master the skills and become smarter.